Frankenstein's got a journal, Wolfman has a blog. Swamp Thing tweets from down in his bog. Pete and Nash read it all, and now they're trying to see what's going on with these Vampire Diaries. Hello, welcome to the Vampire Diaries, the Vampire Diaries podcast where a guy is watching the series for the first time with a super fan who has seen every episode. I'm the titular Petey. Let's just say I put the Petey in Vampire, but please call me Pete, and I'm here with my co-host and co-parent, Ash. Hello, Ash.
Hello, Pete.
Ash, this is a Bubba bonus episode. Mm-hmm. This is the theme song reveal for season 7. This is a pre-7
episode. But I would say it's kicking off season 7.
Definitely. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a Vampire theme song to Pod 2. Mm-hmm. And actually, this is an announcement episode. This is a comments episode because we actually got some of those in the time between these eps. It's been a while. And release day change. Yep. Plus, I'm also going to drop all of the previous theme songs in this episode.
Yeah.
So you guys can listen to them. I mean, I guess you could piecemeal listen to them annoyingly by going back through the seasons. But hey, we want you to do that anyway.
I mean, you should be listening to the episodes anyways, but it's good to have them all in one spot. I like listening to them like sequentially.
Definitely. So maybe I'll start this episode with the very first theme song just to give the OGs something to be nostalgic about.
Yeah.
And then I'll put the rest of them right here.
But I have to know her.
Technically, I'm a witch.
Season 2, Vampy D's. Ash is vamp-splaining. Petey's learning about the bros, Stefan and Damon. Pete diction's coming true. Found in fam's got a plan. Guess who's back in the falls with their eyes on her man's body stacking up? A lot of people H for B. Now what's going on with these Vampire Diaries? All right, in typical Vampire fashion, we're figuring it out on the fly. So I put the first theme song that we ever did at the beginning of this episode, and then I know I said mere moments ago I was going to put the rest of the theme songs starting here, but instead I just put the second one because now we're going to talk about 1 and 2. We're trying to do this in the most confusing way ever.
Oh, I thought that you were still putting in all the rest, but you just put in 1 and 2. Okay.
Yep, and then we'll listen.
We'll chop it up.
Yep.
All right, so question. So I'm going to be like interviewing you a little bit, Pete, because you're the one who make the theme song. So when we first started the podcast back in 2020, obviously most podcasts have some sort of theme song or intro of some kind. And you just on your own were like, I'm making a theme song. And you just kind of made it.
Yes.
You wrote the whole thing, you made it, and then you like had me insert the Vampire part.
Yep.
But when you made that first song, had you thought about like how you were going to do several seasons of the show and if you were going to do a different theme song each time? Or like when did you realize, hey, I should do a different one?
I can only answer this from what I think is the truth now. Looking back,
Yeah.
I would guess that I did not initially plan to do a new theme song every season, but I had a lot of fun making the first one, and so I was like, well, I'll keep making them.
Yeah.
And I made the first one just on this very mic that we're speaking into now, and my keyboard.
Right.
So as you have heard, they have evolved. Like, wait till you hear the latest one. But that was just using like my keyboard from a long time ago. Yeah, I mean maybe high school. It has a bunch of sounds It has drums, and it has like the wah voice I think I used in that first one. Very rudimentary, but I did figure out, I was teaching myself GarageBand, and I figured out the sort of like echo effect, so I could do the Vampire that I've used in every theme song now.
Yeah, which that's cool. I'm glad that I get to be in all of them just with that one line, and I only had to record it that one time.
You did.
And then the first theme song that we heard at the beginning of this podcast, you talked about journals and vlogs and diaries because you had not yet seen the show. So it was interesting for you to make a theme song about a show that you had never watched.
Yes. I was like, I was just thinking out from Vampire Diaries, Wolfman's Got a Blog, like different creatures and different ways to record their thoughts. And I didn't know what the show was about.
Yeah, and you're just like, we'll figure it out. We're going to see what's going on. So
yes.
I think it was a perfect first song for season 1 coming from someone who doesn't know what's going on.
Definitely. And I'm going to tease the season 7 theme a little bit. There are definitely callbacks to multiple previous theme songs.
Yeah, that's fun. Easter eggs of a sort.
Yes.
Reverse Easter eggs.
Real heads will know. Ash, also between these segments, let me do some comment stuff.
Okay. Let me just do the second one, and then you can do comments.
Okay.
And then we'll do the next couple songs.
And then more comment stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So the second season theme song had, like you said, everyone evolves and they get better in like a production value at least as they go along. But the second one, when we were just listening to it, I noticed that it's really infused our first time of like our podcast language. We talked about Pete Diction's, H for B, Founding Fam. So like it's just like our shorthand for stuff that's going on in the episode. And then also you use actual clips from the show. So tell us about that.
Yes. Clips from the show. Again, like this was now 4 years ago or whatever. So why did I decide to do clips from the show? I guess I just have heard that and I wanted to make it more multimedia. Obviously already in season 1 we had begun our sort of lexicon of dumb things that we say. Oh man,
I know.
We gotta talk about merch on this.
Yeah,
I'll do a comment and a merch between every song.
I just knew that's what you were thinking when you said, "Oh man."
Yeah. So I don't know. Now I had seen the show. I wanted to jazz it up with some clippy doos.
All right, hit us into this with some comments.
Okay. That's a Lonely Island ref. We listen to the Lonely Island pod now.
The Lonely Island and Seth Island. Seth Meyers podcast.
The Lonely Myers and Seth Island.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so we got to do this comment first. Mars on Spotify from season 6, episode 20. That thing you put receipts on at a restaurant is called a receipt, spike, or spindle. The flower shop I worked at used one also. Happy face.
Nice.
That's the kind of thing we love.
Thank you.
All right, let's do a merch moment. We are on TeePublic. Look at TeePublic users, High Dive, TeePublic/users. I don't know, but just go and look for High Dive. And it'll become very apparent quickly, like whose thing is what. Okay, so first shirt we have a couple different colorways of Live, Laugh, Luke. It's like Live, Laugh, Love or whatever, but we've got some Live, Laugh, Luke t-shirts, hats, stickers, magnets, totes.
Right. Also, R.I.P. to Liv and Luke.
Yes, they lived and laughed and luked. And they've served Lukes as well.
They have also served Luke's.
Okay, well, I have plenty more of that kind of stuff.
Okay, we'll space it out.
We'll space it out. Okay, let's listen to theme song 3.
That's the spirit.
Now what's going on with these Vampire Diaries? Now what's going on with these Vampire Diaries? Now what's going on with these Vampire Diaries? Oh, back again. Tell your co-workers, tell your friends. Now it's season 3, VPDs in 3D. Put on your glasses, turn on your TV. Steady standing Stelena. Ooh, Klaus in the house, troubles are brewing. What else can Catherine ruin? Call the MFPD, it's Ash and Petey. About to release more podcasts on the streety.
Where's Stefan? He gave himself over to Klaus to save his brother.
Slow it down. Sipping on third vein. Swerving in my lane. Brothers bond in my vein. Trying to kill the pain.
Just give me the cure. I'll do whatever you want.
All right.
All right. That was season 3. Okay, and so in this one, you kind of start out with repeating now what's going on with these Vampire Diaries from the second one. And I feel like that kind of is the beginning of you sampling your previous songs. Is that right?
Yep.
That was a good idea. I like that it kind of has that like thoroughfare. That's a different thing.
Follow through.
That's the easy one. I was singing a different word, but okay. And
through line.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Borderline.
It's the through line. Okay, has a through
Caroline.
line. This is also the introduction of the originals. You talk about Klaus. His voice appears. So I was kind of curious.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit. What was your overall vibe of the introduction to the originals into the whole Vampire Diaries world?
I had seen the poster of the originals, and so I was like, oh, that's what those are. And yeah, the OGs. And I remember distinctly being like, these are the first vampires. That's crazy. They're famous. These are celebrities. I
do remember you saying
in
that.
this world, this is crazy. I was going to say something else.
Something about Klaus, maybe?
No, it was probably off topic anyway.
Okay. And then this also had a steady standing Stelena, which was our first merch, I think.
I think we probably tried to do logo stuff.
Oh, yeah. We tried to do Vampire
but
Diaries, yeah.
It was definitely an early reference merch, which we still have that up there, Steady Standing Stelena.
Yep, I have the t-shirt and the sticker. That's a good one. And then I just want to shout out, I love how you rhymed MFPD with Ash and Petey.
Yes. Call it MFPD, it's Ash and Petey.
Because you're not saying Petey twice, you're saying Mystic Falls Police Department, MFPD.
Yep.
With Ash and Petey.
Yep. Time to release more podcasts on the streety.
Yes, which I like when people make up words that rhyme that still make sense.
Definitely.
Do you have anything else you want to... Okay, good.
Yeah, I think that was still just doing like dum 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 on my keyboard.
Yeah.
And then like with like the drum thing on the keyboard. And I wasn't exactly on beat, it seemed like. And yeah, what was this silly? Oh, Steady Standing Stelena. I got better at like punching in on certain things that were difficult.
Well, once you started using GarageBand, you could layer your voice. Yeah. Which you're not using that yet in this song.
Well, I'm recording it on there, but I'm just not as adept to it.
Yeah, you're still just saying the words in order.
Yeah.
Maybe you could also, for the next couple ones, pull up the lyrics you have just in case there's like something you wanted to explain.
Okay. I wonder if I do have all the lyrics in one Slim Slam.
Because, obviously you and I have talked about them a million times, and, if you're like listening to it at the beginning of the podcast, you might be like, what is he saying?
Yeah.
Or like, you might not have caught MFPD. You might have just he was saying like MF Pete, basically. But no, it's Mystic Falls Police Department.
Right.
It's the acronym, MFPD.
Yeah, I don't have it readily available.
Well, you can look for it in a minute. All right, what about any comments or merch? Merch moment?
Okay, merch moment. Okay, this isn't a full, like, drop. It's not a full t-shirt and hoodie and everything. This is specific stuff, like a sticker or a magnet, maybe a tote.
For the one you're about to say?
The one I'm about to say. It's just a screenshot of the transcription
From one of our episodes?
From one of our episodes. I won't say where I screenshot it from so I don't get in trouble, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. But it's just us saying, and I don't know who said what, because it doesn't say, but, okay, I'll be...
Okay, this is definitely you.
Yeah, so you be the first, I'll be the second, you be the third.
Okay. He's got a little scrubble. Scrubble.
Scrubble, is it?
That's it. Okay, you know it. Whatever.
We need some Scrubble merch.
Scrubble is so stupid. What do you think it was I was saying?
Scruff and stubble.
Okay.
It makes sense.
That sounds like me and you.
Okay, so you can get that as a sticker.
That exact conversation. Why was I saying scrubble? That's so funny. Scruff and stubble?
Yeah, you were saying Kai has a little scrubble in the episode.
I agree with my previous self. What was I trying to say?
Scruff and stubble.
You know, everyone should have a Pete walking around with them to help them tell themselves what they're saying or what they should remember, because he comes in handy.
Definitely. Okay, let's read Don's DM.
All right, Don.
On Instagram. Thank you, Don. Kind of a long one. Hey, Pete. I've been enjoying the Vampire Diaries.
What?
No.
It's okay.
It's okay, Don.
It's okay, Don.
I started watching TVD, by the way. Is this fella or person watching this on YouTube? That'd be crazy because it's just a still frame the whole time.
No, watching the Vampire Diaries. Watching the actual show.
All right,
watching it. Say it again.
I know, I should just read it because it's so nice. Okay. Hey, Pete, I've been enjoying the Vampire Diaries podcast. I started watching TVD, the show, back in 2020 amidst the COVID pandemic. Mm-hmm. So did we.
So did you.
Late to the party for sure. Same, bro. But I was gifted with the ability to follow a sequential watching list off the internet that incorporated a back and forth, between TVD and the originals for the last several seasons of TVD when it overlapped with TO. A somewhat weird, but not too weird to share with Ash, because I used to say don't tell
Ash if I'm not going to tell her if it's weird.
Is that I've only watched the show while walking on the treadmill.
Oh.
All right, we stand a fit listener. Okay. One of my COVID resolutions to drop some pounds. Nice. Anyway, I'm doing a rewatch again on the treadmill here in cold, and he puts some letters that I don't know.
Or they.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at. I don't want to dox them, okay? And I've begun to use your podcast as a post-show listen.
Yay, that's awesome.
Having watched it through one time, it's been fun to listen to your Pete dictions.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
And always a pleasure to listen to Ash give her takes and query you, knowing she knows, as I do, what's going to happen up ahead. I enjoy your takes on pop culture, BTS, behind the scenes, television production, and your COVID experience. Thanks for the show.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Don.
That's like the ultimate comment.
For real. That's really, really good feedback. And like Pete and I started back in 2020, this was just something for us to do together. Yeah. That was different than us just being in our house hanging with our little kids that were struggling.
Yep.
And so it was just a fun little thing to do, and I'm glad that it found you. The show did, at least in 2020, and now the podcast has as well. And I like your references to our podcast, like about. I'm not going to tell Ash if as long as it's not too weird.
Yeah,
that's a throwback for sure.
Yep.
That's so awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Love it.
Okay, should we listen to number 4?
Yep.
Okay.
Previously on Vampire Diaries.
Slow it down. Sipping on propane. Sipping on propane. sipping on.
Have you had any blackouts? Instances of lost time?
Listening to scissor, yeah, sipping on some scissor, riding with Rodrigo while she's driving through the suburbs. Jeremy's ghost exes, right? Sending him ghost texts. I bet before they left, he got to get him some ghost beat. Okay, let's go. Pour out the brothers bond. Season 4's coming on. Ashley, chop it up about what's going on. Devin is 8 from B, trying to kill OGs. Tyler, hybrid side. Caroline turns 18. Here comes season 4. Someone bolt the door. Get the diary out. It's time for band meeting now. Woo!
All it's best you had to drop a human blood. Since I'm not trying to drive a lane off a great bridge.
Woo! All right.
I think that one was still just a beat I made on the old keyboard.
Oh, it's definitely my favorite one so far.
Cool.
I really like it. I like how you just started with just non-Vampire Diaries related things. You just talked about like musical references, like music and artist references and songs that you already knew or liked, which makes sense for our podcast because we also just talk about things that are not Vampire Diaries related, so it's fine.
Yes. I had dipped my toe into that, I think, in the previous one. What are we on, 4? So 3 when I did the slow it down. And yes, it was sipping on Vervain, but it was also like it driving in my lane and stuff like that, trying to kill the pain. Like that's just more like a trippy rap, chopped and screwed kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Not expressly about the show, which I think next in maybe season 5, I just don't talk about much of the show. Yeah.
But this one you had the Olivia Rodrigo door sound. That was the inspiration for you. You had the water drop sound. Did you make that with your mouth?
Yes.
I thought so. I love the ghost texts.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you had me feature my Pete.
Yeah.
On there.
Because he was going to get him some ghost.
Mm-hmm. Pete.
Ghost Pete.
And then I like at the end where you get really, like, you speed it up a little bit. And you talked about Ty being hybrid sired now and Caroline turns 18. That always makes me laugh.
Yeah. Pour out the brothers bond. Season 4's coming on. Ash and Pete chop it up about what's going on. Stefan is 8 for B, trying to kill OGs. Tyler, hybrid sired. Caroline turns 18, which she had a big 18th birthday thing.
Anything else about this one?
No. There are.
What?
Okay, when we do season 5, I might have like some bonus lyrics or something, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, do you have some more merch moments or comments to read?
I have both. Okay, so this, based on the Scrubble conversation that we previously had, if you go to TeePublic, search for High Dive, start looking at the High Dive stuff, there is...
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, that's fine. We're just getting a million texts.
And I hope they're not from ghosts.
Yeah. There is a shirt that we spun off in that conversation talking about Scrubble. I believe you said, I don't want no Scrubble.
Okay, that sounds like me.
No, I don't want no Scrubble. And I said, teach me how to Scrubble. Teach me how to Scrubble. So we have a Teach Me How to Scrubble shirt that features a teacher teaching and then a guy dancing. So go get your Teach Me How to Scrubble.
Which is stubble and scruff. You're a little scrubbly right now.
I know. Oh, man. Let's talk about our time off in quotation marks. So we were like, why did we even take time? Well, we finished the season. We're going to take a couple weeks off.
We usually take off at the beginning of the school year because most of you guys know that I'm a teacher and it's just like a super duper busy time of year.
Yes. And I finished up the TV show that I was working on at the time, which I'll announce that when it comes out. Hopefully y'all have some news about that in the next couple of months. And I was between jobs, but yet I then started doing an even more difficult job.
Right.
That required me to shave and get a haircut and wear real clothes, because when I'm working remotely, I usually just wear a hat and sweatpants or shorts or whatever, and I'm chopping it up with my dog in my house. But these past weeks, I substitute taught.
Yeah, and you know what is interesting? You were wearing real clothes. I never saw one of your substitute outfits even one time, because you would either go half day after I left for work, or you would go to a school that started before mine, and you would leave before me.
Yep.
But no matter what, you always got home before me. So I literally never saw what you wore to school.
Yeah, I had some fits for sure.
I bet you did. I kind of was sad I didn't see them.
Yep. So it was funny to take time off. Actually, we wouldn't have had time because we were super busy.
Super busy. And also I was sick for like 2 months.
Yes. But
now we're back. To you working on a real show and not subbing anymore, and I'm no longer sick.
Yay.
Yay.
It all turned out great.
All right, are we ready for 5 or comment?
No, let's do a comment.
Okay.
All right. I might have taken this down wrong, but maybe I didn't. But from Spotify, it says on season 2, episode 22. I wonder if that was season 6, episode 22. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter the episode, but let's read the comment.
Victoria Jade. We want a fandom name.
Oh.
I think we had been teasing this. Maybe we talked about it way back then, but we've talked about it more recently also. But
Fandom name. That's great, Victoria Jade.
I do have some pitches.
Okay.
And
I'm nervous.
people can feel free to definitely send me other pitches. We're not deciding right now.
Okay. I haven't even heard these. You probably should have tell me first.
No. Okay. Mystic Followers.
Okay.
The Washington Mystics.
No, that already exists.
Pete Sylvanians. MF Petey's.
Yeah.
And this might be a little bit of a spoiler for the next merch moment, but Banny Backers.
I like MFPD's the best, but I don't want people to think that we're saying you MF and PD.
Yeah. No, Mystic Falls.
Mystic Falls.
Peters. Mystic Followers is also very good.
Mystic Followers, I like.
I mean, I made up all these,
but it's the Vampire Diaries fandom.
Yes.
So it's Vam Petersons.
That's good.
That's my first thought.
Peter Sons and Daughters.
Vam Peter fans.
Okay, but yeah, any of the ways that people can contact me, you can if you want to if you want to say, hey, I like one of those.
Well, Victoria Jade, I want to know what you're thinking.
Yeah, if you still listen, if that was from season 2.
If it was from season 2
you're
and
still well and
I'm
listening.
Sorry if we missed it.
Yeah.
Years ago.
I mean, they might have listened recently, but they just listened to an old app.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Keep listening.
Yeah, I'm at The Portable Producer on Instagram. And obviously,
or you can comment, too, on one of the episodes.
Yeah, you can get me at Spotify. Yeah. I don't know where else. YouTube, maybe. I don't even know how to check that, but...
It would probably email you, I guess.
But, yeah. Fandom name. I think that's my last comment.
All
but
right.
there's still more merch.
And also, we have 3 more songs to go.
Okay, what are we on? Okay, here comes 5.
Frankenstein's got a journal.
Ash, is Vamp explaining? What?
While stuck in the house,
Elena sided with Damon? Huh?
Do I have your attention?
Yep.
Good. Now let's talk about vampires.
Let's go. Season 5. Hear me out. At Rebecca's kegger with Elaine and friends, taking shots like Jordan Connor, that is, in the paint like Shaq. Fix it in post. You remember when we drove coast to coast, driving to a lake, Cavalier and a U-Haul, even though that car was too small. Whipping around the Grand Canyon, trying not to fall in. Even when we were broke, we were still bought in. By the bay, listen to Frank Ocean. Pour some coffee, I'll see you in 10.
Just get back to work, and I'll do whatever you want.
Mo money, mo problems, but I'm counting in the sweet spot. PD's on the track when the beat's hot.
And let's talk about vampires.
I need to work that Connor Jordan clip back in. No, let's talk about vampires.
I know. I wrote down Connor Jordan. You loved Connor Jordan and you were obsessed with him.
Yep.
So you had to put him in. I also noticed the vamp-splainin'. That was a term that I think that's our term, not from the show, right? We came up with that.
Yep.
Like the mansplain, but a vamp-splaining situation.
Mm.
And then you had another musical reference, Mo Money, Mo Problems.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. But most of this song is just a true story about us moving to LA.
Most of it is. I think we had moved from LA to Maryland by this season. Mm-hmm. So I think it was on my mind. Also,
but this part was about us moving to LA.
To LA, but we had just moved
back
from LA to Maryland, and I had been spending a lot of time by the Chesapeake Bay if the timelines
I think that's right.
match up. Riding around the bay listening to Frank Ocean, and also there's a Copeland reference. I was listening to a lot of Copeland. Copeland at the time. I listened to a lot of Copeland at the YMCA.
So yeah, just you're like, what's kind of like on my mind right now? I'm just gonna put that in the song.
Yeah, that was certainly sort of the theme. The season 4 and season 5 theme was like, what's musically am I listening to? What's going on? Because Rodrigo was big.
Right. This one sounded like the beat had like a maraca in it.
Yeah, I think I was just hitting maybe even the maraca button. I think this was still keyboard.
You're just hitting the maraca button over and over.
I think season 5 I discovered that there's like drum tracks on GarageBand. And I was like, hello.
That's fun. I want to learn GarageBand. Our youngest son is dabbling with GarageBand. And this is a side note, but we do that all the time on the show. Charlie Puth was just on Fallon this week.
Puth on Fallon.
And Puth is a professor of music because he's so good at it. He calls himself Professor Puth in his post, which I didn't even realize. And one time I reposted one of his musical things and I called him Professor Puth. So it's just an obvious name, I guess. And he like makes a song on the spot with these different sounds. And I'm going to show our youngest son because I'm like, he could do that. Not as well as Charlie Puth, obviously, but I think he would really like it.
Yeah, and you can make, I'm sure what he does is like, he's like, this is the snare, and then he like hits a glass cup or something like that. Like he's putting in other objects in place of like where in the beat a thing would usually be. Right.
He took Jimmy Fallon's word where he said the t sound and used that as a drum.
There's a cool one of those for Biebs. In one of those
whatever that one
he's
is.
saying like I love you or something like that, and they made it real high and put it backwards or something like that. In that I think it was a Diplo album.
That musical production is really cool, and maybe or musical engineering. I bet you that I'm just right now I'm going to say this on record. That's what our youngest son's career should be.
Yeah.
That's like a ding mom moment. That's really taking a lot of his interest and putting it into one thing. Okay, I have to email myself this.
It is. I mean, that is a job that already is being overtaken by AI. But
oh, that's sad.
But at least I'm hoping that people will still want music created by humans and books written by humans and non-AI actors and
yeah, I mean I hope so as well. I mean there's always going to be AI tools now at people's disposal, but even to have a real person choose the right tool might be a job. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so that was 5. You got some more merch moments for us?
Oh yeah. All right, this is probably the best one. Actually,
They're all good.
okay, yeah, there are 2 more, I think. Well,
You'd like a little bit spoiled the next one.
yeah. Okay, so this is the "Hello, my name is Banny" shirt. It
looks like the sticker where you meet people.
Yeah, the typical name tag sticker. The "Hi, my name is" sticker, and it's
Hello, my name.
It's Sharpied on there, Banny. Hello, my name is Banny.
What's the genesis of Banny?
We were just talking about Bonnie in season 6, and I think you were like, "Did you just call her Banny?" And I said, if I wrote down Banny and called her Banny, we would have to end the podcast. So now Banny is a thing.
That's so funny.
I didn't even spell it like Bonnie. It's just
Banny.
Yeah, Bonnie is Bonnie, I believe. But yeah, I went Banny.
Banny's its own thing.
Yeah, hello, my name is Banny. And the shirt is designed so it's like over your chest, like over your left
Looks
chest.
like it's like you're wearing a sticker, yeah.
Yep, you can also get it on a hat. You could get it as a sticker.
Oh, okay.
And
just put it on.
Any shirt can be a
Banny shirt.
Yep.
Put it on your favorite hoodie, your favorite hockey jersey.
Yeah, I think there's a TeePublic sale going on right now, so you can get a shirt for like $16 or whatever, or you can get a sticker and make any shirt a Banny.
A Banny shirt. Perfect. All right, let's get into 6.
Sure.
Pour the brothers bond.
Being around you drives me nuts.
Is the pug snoring?
Not being around you drives me nuts.
Grab your wine glass and sit with your sweetie. Time to listen to Ash and the titular PD. Drunk like I got a traveler in me. Need to feed on blood like I'm addicted to type B. It's not a typo, I'm type A on the flow. Ties a hype beast, put a chain on the dough. Roll up the vervain, while Spain in the cup. Turn my humanity off, not giving up. Heck. Other side sucking people up like twisters. Bonnie's the anchor. Jeremy's gonna miss her. The bro swap places, Rick's back in the mix. What's gonna happen on Vampire Diaries season 6?
How is the summer almost over? And yet, I feel like I got nothing done.
That one always makes me laugh at the end. I'll start at the end. The pug snore at the end. That's just our real pug snoring.
Let's just say that it is. Let's just say that I definitely recorded her and not something else.
So you talk about pug snoring at the beginning and then you have it at the end. So I like the bookends of that because we have almost always recorded our podcast right next to a pug.
Yep.
We've had 2 different pugs featured in the history of this podcast, Summer and now Kiki.
Yep.
So that's been great. This is the Traveler season, I guess, or the previous season was because you're talking about the Travelers now.
Yep.
And I like the part where you use the different blood types.
Yes.
That's cool. And people getting sucked up like twisters. That movie was out at the time.
It was, and there was a lot of blowing around in that season. And also, the Doughboys famously joked about it was very windy outside of a Shake Shack or something like that. And the Doughboys kept saying that it was like something out of the movie Twister. So,
got it.
probably informed by that as well.
For sure. 2 lyrics that like scratch the itch for me is Wolfsbane in the cup.
Wolfsbane in the cup.
And Jeremy's gonna miss her.
I know. I feel like I first put in so yeah, like I said, sometimes I punch in lyrics, which means like I'm not doing the whole thing all at once just because of the speed of it sometimes as I'm first learning it and stuff. So I feel like I punched in that lyric just as a placeholder and gave it like nothing. I was like, Jeremy's gonna miss her. But then it ended up working tonally.
Yeah, it sounds really good in like the way it's layered in.
Yeah.
With the next line. I love that part. And then this part, it sounds like you're like saying a thing and then you're saying something like far away and then you're saying a thing. So like the volume change has played into this one.
Yeah.
Not
yeah, I just use like the telephone filter or whatever. So it's like not giving a heck instead of a curse word or whatever. And then whatever I say about the traveler. Oh, like I got a traveler in me.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Jim Gaffigan effect of like how he's like, hey, I'm telling a joke, but I'm actually thinking this.
Yeah, it's like you're your own hype man.
Yeah, own hype man. Inside voice.
Right.
Kind of dealio.
Well, I thought this was your cleanest flow.
Yep, I pop on the track like the Fresh Prince or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm on beat.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. I think that's all I wanted to say about it. Anything else you wanted to add for 6?
I don't think so.
Pour some blood.
Pour some blood. I do have a little bit more merch. Let me just get all the merch out of the way, and then we can...
Ooh, then we'll finish with 7.
With 7, which we'll discuss 7. We should.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so...
No one's even heard it yet.
I know, that's crazy. Okay,
been
so
waiting.
This just came up in one of the episodes. I mean, the episode was Scrubble and Banny.
Yeah, like almost in a row.
And Live, Laugh, Luke. Like, I think we were just making merch ideas and saying dumb stuff and being like, that should be merch. Mm-hmm. So I screenshot the transcripts and made it all into merch. Mm-hmm. Not the literal transcripts, except for that one I did make literally into merch.
You don't have to say it again, but...
Okay, so another dumb thing we said, or that I said, was that Chalamet is my Wonka. I took a big stand.
Oh my gosh.
I took a big stand that Gene Wilder wasn't my preferred Wonka, nor Johnny Depp. I said that Chalamet is my Wonka, so you can definitely... I think actually...
You should not buy this one because no one... I love Timothy Chalamet, but he is no Gene Wilder. So no one should buy this one. Sorry, but they shouldn't.
Yeah, I don't even stand by it, but...
It is funny, though.
I think actually one of them is under review. Like, I have a one with white and purple text and then one with black and purple text. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, like, whatever movie studio, like, has to approve it or whatever, and they may not. Like, we've ran into this before where my Vampire logo is too close to the Vampire Diaries logo. Mm-hmm. It's too good.
Too good.
So
well, this doesn't look like its actual logo. It does look good, though.
Yeah, it looks great, and everyone should buy this. And it would be really good for you to get the sticker and put it on your Chromebook.
You know, like, have you heard about people do like parties where they buy each other a shirt and you have to wear the shirt like in the airport or out to dinner or something like that?
Yep.
Okay, you can buy the shirt for that reason only.
Yes, please.
Make someone else wear it as a funny joke.
Yeah.
It does look good though, but it's blasphemy.
Yep. So just a review, we have Live, Laugh, Luke. We have the Scrubble conversation. We have Teach Me How to Scrubble. We have My Name is Banny. And we have Chalamet is my Wonka.
Do not get that for me for Christmas.
Oh, I'll have to cancel some more. Okay, and then one more fun thing is that my younger son...
Our
younger son, when maybe he was like 8 or 9 at the time. It was months and months ago. Mm-hmm. He drew cute pictures of the Baltimore Oriole and the Baltimore Raven. Mm-hmm. And I just keyed in on that, and I took a picture of it back when it was on his little paper. And then when I was doing all these merch ideas, I was already on my little designing app. So I designed with his creative direction and collaboration. We designed some Baltimore Orioles and Baltimore Ravens. But these are the Balmer, so BAWLMORE, and the Orioles, ORYOLLS.
The Balmer Orioles.
And then the Ravens, RAYVINS. And so it's his logo that he drew. It's misspelled.
They're super cute.
They're really cute. It's like an ode to the cool bird logos. It's also a fun thing that a kid drew. So you can get a hat of that, shirts of that, stickers of that, stuff like that. If you happen to be a Baltimore fan.
Can people send you pictures to your socials?
Sure.
Because I would love to see someone repping some merch, like whether it's the regular Vampire Diaries stuff or if it's the Balmore situation. That'd be so fun, and especially if it was the Balmore stuff, we could show our son and be like, "Look, somebody bought it."
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be fun.
Someone has bought a shirt of it already, and I haven't even put in my orders yet. So
that's exciting.
So we'll see.
All right, shall we get into finally the most recent coming up season's opening song?
Yeah.
The theme song for season 7 is what I'm trying to say.
And then we'll talk about it.
Is there anything you want to say beforehand?
I'm getting a little better at this program, and this was the most ambitious one yet. I think it sounds really good. There are callbacks, like I said.
I think it's great. I mean, they get better every time, so this one is definitely the best as of now.
Come on,
Love brought me to Mystic Falls.
let's go.
Time to listen to Ash and the titular PD. Time to listen to Ash and the titular PD.
You all know Elena Gilbert. Well, the girl that I'm looking for looks exactly like her.
Live, laugh, Luke, cause it's season 7. Vampire is back, you can thank the heavens. TVD is all about the bond of brethren. Coast to coast from Odin 10 to Severin. Damon up on the big clock like Batman. RP Forbes shade, even get a cat scan. Kai coming at you and it's catch as catch can. Enemy of the state, kinda like Gene Hackman. Ash and Pete are back for the seasoning. What's going on with these sirens is the reasoning. You know Petey's gonna reference Little CB King. Listen while you're at the gym or you're sleeping. Ha, and we won't stop till it's done. Grab your wine glass and pour your brother's bond. Vernacular was just a bit of fun, but now we got real ads, so we're making real funs.
I'm sorry, but we need to make the doppelganger blood useless.
Buddy, we're at my house tonight.
Woo! All right. 7 was hot.
Yeah. I said that I popped on like Fresh Prince on the season 6. I think that there was a little bit of Childish Gambino, kind of a little bit
Little vibes.
inspiration there
That's cool.
going on in that one.
I think the music was so good.
Yeah.
Like the way it starts, and then it's like. I love the music in it. Okay, I gotta go through a couple beats. So, Live, Laugh, Luke.
Because it's season 7.
Because season 7. We just talked about the merch. Get it? Perfect. I'm gonna skip a line and come back to it. Damon up on the clock tower like Batman.
Damon up on that big clock like Batman.
So good.
Which that is very recent to the end of season 6. He gets on that big clock like at the very end of the last episode.
Right, and spoiler alert, the first episode of season 7.
Yeah, I was like, what's he doing? But at the time when I wrote this, I was like, what's he doing up on that big clock?
Yeah.
He's looking like Batman.
He is looking like Batman. I think you even said that when we were watching the finale.
Definitely.
I love that you have back for the seasoning.
Yep, back for the seasoning.
Because it, like, also could be another way to say seasoning. Like, I know you're saying season and you're, like, making it interesting for the beat, but also, like, you know, we got some flavor going on.
Oh, for sure.
Stephen King ref finally made it into the song. You said listen at the gym or while you are sleeping, which I also like sleeping, but also shout out Don for listening at the gym.
Oh, Don. I wonder if I pictured him, and I didn't really, or them, I didn't dive into like actually their account that much to get a true mental picture, but I pictured them in a home treadmill situation.
Well, they did say treadmill, but it could be a home gym.
Yeah.
Or gym.
I feel like Don is balling.
All right. Go, Don. And then the vernacular, you finally admitted that it was just for fun. Yeah. You had never told us that it was not real until the song, Pete.
Oh, gosh. The cat's out of the bag.
But now we have real ads.
We do. And making real funds is a little tongue-in-cheek.
Right.
Hopefully more people listen and we make...
Or buy the merch, too.
Yeah, buy the merch and, yeah.
Okay.
We do it for the love of the game, though.
Oh, for sure. My main question is, what is the line Odenton to Severin?
I mean, you know.
I do know.
All right.
No one else knows, unless you're a very specific person.
All right. Live, laugh, Luke, because it's season 7. Vampire is back. You can thank the heavens. Mm-hmm. TVD is all about the bond of brethren.
I like that line, too.
Coast to
Because it's the brothers bond, but in a different way.
Yeah, we try and get some Brothers Bond type.
Yeah, you referenced Brothers Bond several times and wine several times in the songs.
Yeah, or Pouring Blood, or yeah. Coast to Coast from Odenton to Severin is just only an inside joke. It's not even from this show, and I hesitate to even say what it is.
That's totally fine. You can just leave it as an inside joke. It does reference, though, Coast to Coast, but we had Coast to Coast in a U-Haul, and then you also said some driving something Coast to Coast.
Yeah, do you remember when we drove Coast to Coast?
Yeah.
And we were in the U-Haul, and it was too small and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you get Coast to Coast again.
Yeah, Odenton to Severin.
Look it up, I guess.
It won't even explain it if you look it up. It's a dumb joke that I'll tell the background of the joke, but not what the joke is, and it's not even a joke. But I was doing something and I saw this thing and it made me want to tell this joke so bad, and I told Ash like as soon as I got to the same location with her, and also I told her dad the joke, and then I told her dad the joke again later, and he was like, "You told me that already." So,
and I think a third time is I was like, "You should tell that to my dad," and you were like, "I did twice."
I have a bunch of times already. So
it's a little
something tickled me.
Yeah.
And it's still funny, and now it will live forever.
I know. Well, this song is super good. Like, it just sounds like a good song, but then it has so many little beats. What other lyrical pieces do you really like?
Okay, Damon up on the big clock like Batman. R.I.P. Forbes. She ain't even get a CAT scan. It seemed like there wasn't tons of medical interventions going on.
No, only magical.
Yeah. Kai coming at you, and it's catch as catch can. Enemy of the State, kind of like Gene Hackman, which also R.I.P. Back for the seasoning. Okay, what's going on with these diaries is the reasoning. So what's going on with these Vampire Diaries is a throwback to the very first one.
Yeah, true.
Petey's going to reference a little Stevie King. And listen while you're at the gym or you're sleeping. Typical times when people listen to pods.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have some bonus lyrics that didn't make the cut.
All right, let's hear it.
Lily has friends and they're quite heretical. Elena is a human, it ain't hypothetical. Bonnie's got to figure out something prophetical. Damon's like Elsa, he might have to let it go. I just couldn't make it fit in there.
Yeah, it's good though, but I think the way you chopped it up was perfect, but that's a good verse too.
Yeah.
Especially the let it go and how you rhymed it with the ols.
Okay, I do have some bonus lyrics for season 6 also.
Okay.
All right, so turn my humanity off, not giving a heck was the lead in, and then biting necks, even if it's vampire blood. Maxfield's got them all killing their buds. Enzo's real mad and he's dimming the lights. Remember, he's like a ghost and he's just turning the lights off and stuff?
Yeah.
Marcos real bad and he's starting the fights. And then it would go into other sides sucking people up like twisters.
Yeah, that's a good verse too, but also it has like a bunch of people we don't care about in it.
Yeah.
So it's good that you chopped it.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's about it that I want to share for those.
So I'm glad that you decided to make a new one each season. It's been very fun to hear the progression, and just I like the random lyrics, but I also obviously like the Vampire ones too, or Vampire Diary ones, or both actually.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put it at the end of this episode once again, and then it'll be at the top of every episode this season. And we're looking forward to this season. Okay, I don't even think we dropped the major news, or maybe that was like the first thing we said, and I forget.
We just said new date, but then we never said what it was.
Yes, so I'm going to put this out on, you're listening to it, on Bloodthirsty Thursday, our usual day.
Which is why we originally started Thursdays.
Yes. We just said that randomly 5 years ago, and we committed to it. But now, season 7, We will be dropping on Fridays.
Freaky Fridays.
Fantastic
Oh, that makes sense.
Fridays.
That's good.
And we're going to have our first episode come out on Halloween.
Woo! Boo. Shh.
So, yeah, we're moving to Fridays. We'll still do every 2 weeks.
Yes.
Or every other week. Or bi-weekly, whatever you want to call it.
Honestly,
Yep.
you're lucky you get any episodes. Every other week is what we can manage.
Yeah.
And we thank you for your patience.
And sometimes we'll take breaks even.
Yeah.
But we have a back catalog.
We're humans.
We also have past episodes, but yeah, you can check out my back catalog. It's called the back pages, and it's pictures of backs. No butts though. We stop at lower back.
Okay. Well,
And we go to shoulders. That's pretty much our demographic.
That's one of my favorite parts of the male body.
Yeah. So
Anyways.
we go those dimples up to like shoulder blades. Yeah.
Perfect. Can I borrow that?
Yeah. What I even call it? Back what?
Catalog.
Oh, yeah, back catalog. I was like, what? That doesn't even make
Can
sense.
we buy some? Like, it gives catalogs, you buy things from them.
Yeah. You send a bunch of money to a P.O. box, and then we figure it out from there.
Okay.
With the S7E0.
All right, this is too confusing. We said a lot of real things, and now this part is fake.
No. Yeah. Listen to the back catalog.
Episodes.
Back episodes.
Okay, no, but for real, we're going to be releasing this episode this week, right? Thursday.
Yeah, you're listening to this right now.
Right? You're listening to it now, it's out. And then...
No matter when you listen to it, it's out.
It's now. And then this next season 7 premiere, episode 1, will be on Halloween. And then we're going to be releasing on Fridays from then on out, every other Friday. Ish,
yep.
No more Thursday, though. Friday will be your date with us.
Yeah.
On Fridays.
Yep. I feel like not a ton of podcasts come out on Friday, so.
Yeah. And you have the whole weekend. And
I know. I'm always, over the weekend, I'm like, where's my pods?
What do I listen to?
Yeah. A lot come out on Tuesday. A lot come out on Thursday.
Right.
We can't compete with those.
Now you're going to get a Friday drop.
Yep.
After this one.
After this one,
We didn't want to, scare you too much.
No.
Too many changes. But anyways, I hope you liked me interviewing Pete about his songs. That was different. Pete didn't have notes and went through the whole episode. So hopefully it was a good ep for you guys. And thank you for the comments. Thank you for listening. And I'm excited for season 7.
Yeah, and we're definitely down to answer questions or just read your stuff, because usually we get comments and you guys are smarter than us at this stuff. So we just read the thing and be like, oh, that's true, and now I understand it. So we like those things too.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, well, at least me over here. So at The Portable Producer on Instagram, or Spotify sends me emails to check my comments.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yep, here comes the season 7 theme one more time. Come on.
Love brought me to Mystic Falls.
Let's go.
Time to listen to Ash and the titular PD.
You all know Alana Gilbert. Well, the girl that I'm looking for looks exactly like her.
Live, laugh, loot, cause it's season 7. Vampire is back, you can thank the heavens. TVD is all about the bond of brethren. Coast to coast from Odin 10 to Severin. Damon up on the big clock like Batman. RP Forbes shade, even get a cat scan. Kai coming at you and it's catch as catch can. Enemy of the state, kinda like Gene Hackman. Ash and Pete are back for the seasoning. What's going on with these diaries is the reasoning. You know Petey's gonna reference Little C.B. King. Listen while you're at the gym or you're sleeping. Ha! And we won't stop till it's done. Grab your wine glass and pour your brother's bond. Vernacular was just a bit of fun, but now we got real ads, so we making real funs.
I'm sorry. We need to make the doppelganger blood useless.
Buddy, we're at my house tonight.